all-purpose friends. I am back today and we are going to do a fun Mardi Gras painting. So to get started, you're going to need your big flat brush, a smaller flat brush, and then your small and medium round brush. The colors you will need are black, green, purple, white, and yellow. You will also need a metallic gold color. Now that your canvas is all painted, we are finished with your big flat brush and we're gonna let this dry. Now that our black background is dry, you're gonna need your smaller flat brush and we're gonna start with white paint. And we're just gonna do the outline of the jester hat that's gonna sit up in that top left-hand corner. And it just kind of starts with, kind of reminds me of like those little birds that you would draw in the sky. And then now we're gonna do the little gesture things on the top with the white paint. And this is just like the outline. So one's gonna kind of come up. And then there's another one that curves out and down this way. And then you've got one that just loops up and around. And we're gonna fill all this in with white. All right, now we're gonna let that dry. While that's drying, we're gonna move down to this bottom right-hand corner using the same brush, and we're gonna do our mask outline. And it's gonna sit at the same angle, and it's just gonna fill this bottom right-hand corner. Kind of reminds me of like a pair of lips. We're just gonna fill this in, but you're gonna leave space for the eye hole. So with your small round brush and your white paint, let's do the eye holes. There's one. There's two. If you think that your eye holes are too small, we can always go back and fix them by filling in the black a little bit further after we paint the whole mask white. So let's go ahead and fill the mask in with white. Go ahead and rinse your brush off. And our gesture hat is dry, so we're gonna come back in here with our gold paint and your medium round brush. And this is that metallic paint. And we're gonna paint the band of the hat gold. All right, just wipe that gold off. And with yellow, we're gonna come in and we're gonna color our things on our hat. So this far right one is gonna be yellow. Yellow off, and we're gonna do purple. And I have a really dark purple. You can always lighten your purple. This far left one is gonna be purple. wipe the purple off. And this last one that we're gonna do is gonna be green. All right, we're gonna set this brush aside in your water bucket, and we're gonna grab your small round brush, and we're gonna use some black paint, and we're gonna come in here and make some definition lines. So we're gonna start up here and we're gonna move right to left. And we're gonna come in here, and this little black line is gonna fold over. Just like so. It's gonna come around the top corner, this corner. On the green, this line is gonna come this way and fold down here. I'll come around the top edge. Same way with the next one. And this purple's really dark, so it's kind of hard to see the black line. And then the yellow one is actually going to start on the opposite side. Going to fold down and around this way. All right, rinse the black off, wipe all the water off, and we're gonna go to white now. So with your same round brush and your white paint, we're gonna follow the black line above with the white. And then in between the space with the white. Same thing with the purple, in between. If you're picking up other colors, just wipe your brush in between. This white's gonna come down this way. All right, now we have to darken some of these up. So go back to your medium round brush. And we're actually gonna take a little bit of our black. We're gonna do the purple one first. And this is kind of the underneath side. So we're just gonna pull some of that black in and kind of in a curved motion. And it's just going to darken it just a little bit because that purple's really dark anyways. Then with the yellow, we're going to take our just a very tiny bit of black and mix in with our yellow. Very, very, very tiny bit. And this is the underside, so we're going to darken this a little bit. And then we're going to darken this underside too. And if it's too dark, you can always go back after it dries some and go over it with the yellow. So this one's a little bit too dark, and I'm probably going to give it a minute, and then I'm going to go back over it with some yellow. For the green, you're going to do the same thing that you did with the yellow. Take a smidge of black and quite a bit of green. We're just going to make it a shade darker underneath there. Just like so. All right, I'm going to rinse all that green off, and I'm going to try to lighten up some of this yellow. And that looks much better. Now, with my small round brush and my gold paint, I'm just going to kind of come in here and clean some of this up, this top edge. Now we are going to let this dry, and we're going to go to our mask. So with your small flat brush and your purple paint, we're just going to fill in our mask. Now, with this same brush, I'm going to add a purple feather over here to the side. So it's just going to kind of come up off of here, and then I'm going to fill this in with purple. I'm going to let my purple mask dry, and I'm going to come back up here to my gesture hat and my gold metallic paint. I'm going to use my medium round brush. And we're going to add some bells to I'm just going to take my medium round brush, and at the end over here, I'm just going to do a circle. And fill that in. Let me show you another way to do a circle that is pretty easy too. With your smaller flat brush, make sure all the purple is out of it. And what you can do is you can just take the edge and spin the outside edge. So you're going to keep the center stationary, and you're just going to spin the outside edge. So just like so. And that gives you a pretty decent circle as well. So you can really use either brush and do it any way you want to. With your small round brush and black paint, we're going to outline these bells. So you're just going to come around the edge and outline. And then on the inside, you're going to do a little Y. End of your brush and your black paint, you're going to do a little dot on all of the ends of your Y. Just like so. Whoops, missed one. All right. Now we're going to go back to our mask. And with that same, I'm just using my small round brush, but I'm using the plastic end. And with the yellow paint, we're going to outline the top edge of the mask with dots. With that same round brush and your gold paint, we're going to outline our mask with gold. All right, with your medium round brush, let's add a couple more feathers on your mask. So I'm going to do mine in green. You can do yours in whatever color you want to, but I'm going to have one that kind of comes out this way. And then I'm going to have one that comes across, and I'm just going to see a little bit of it this way. And with your gold paint and your small round brush, I'm going to outline this purple one. All right, now we're going to work on our beads, our strands of beads. So with your medium round brush And we will start with yellow. We're just gonna make a strand of beads. And I'm gonna have this one kind of start here, and we're just gonna you just do circles. A bunch of connecting circles. that was a lot of work with all those beads. Now, with your small round brush, we're going to add some details to these beads. So with your gold paint, and we're going to start with your purple strand, we're just going to kind of add a little highlight around the edge here and there. Off, and with white we're going to come in here and add a highlight. All right, with the gold beads, with your yellow strand of beads, we're going to come in with that purple, the dark purple. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to kind of outline them. And we're going to add that same white highlight that we did with the purple strand. There we go. Have fun painting. Can't wait to see what you guys create.